Hey guys, welcome back once again. Now before we go straight into the deck breakdown, I'd like to just note something. So moving on from now, our showcases will be featuring against what is considered as the current meta of every single patch, basically. So of course the current meta now is Thanos, Shuri, Lockjaw, Galactus, Sandman, Deathwave, this deck that we are showcasing, Discord Wong, Cerebro, Black Panther, Zola, and the lights. So those are what you see in the clips from now on. So moving on for the deck of the day, we have Deathwave. Now my variation of Deathwave takes advantage of Zola rather than She Hulk. I personally prefer the Zola play over She Hulk in many case scenarios. Zola is, in my opinion, well, I'm quite biased, but in my opinion, the Zola in the Deathwave deck is way better than She Hulk in the Deathwave deck. Now, of course, you have to consider that there are so many advantages to using Zola. Like for example, having a copy of Death in 2 different locations, which is very useful, especially if you consider locked up locations like Sanctum Sanctorum, Death's Domain, etc. Then you also have the added advantage of whenever you go into turn 6 with priority and you play Death plus Zola, even if the opponent replies with Aero turn 6, the Aero will not affect your entire game plan. So that is the added advantage over using She Hulk. Now of course, you also have different plays to go around with. For that, all you need to do is destroy 2 cards. You destroy 2 cards from a 9/12 drops to a 7/12, and with Wave drops to a 2/12, drops to a 2 cost, and your other cards are 4 cost. So your turn 6 could go Death plus Zola, or it could go Death plus Wave. You play Death in a winning location, then you play Wave to try and push out your opponent out of your winning location. It's as simple as it goes. Now of course there are different case scenarios where you do not want priority going into turn 6, and there are also case scenarios where you prefer having priority going into turn 6. Like for example, a Thanos deck, you do not want priority going into turn 6 so that you can use your Killmonger if needed. Against a Shuri deck, you need priority going into turn 6. This is actually trying to prevent any Zola play. Of course, if it's a Taskmaster play, you don't desperately need priority going into turn 6, but it does help so that you can push the Taskmaster away from your winning location. Now against Galactus, you don't want priority going into turn 6 to prevent your death from being Shang-Chi'd. Against the Deathwave, same deck. Of course, we're talking about the She Hulk variation here. You need priority going into turn 6 because they obviously will also be running Aero, She Hulk, and Death at turn 6. So you have to be careful about that. Then against Black Panther Zola, obviously Black Panther into Zola, you need priority going into turn 6. Now of course, talking about replacements, you can make use of Deadpool and Venom for the deck, as they are also high value destroy cards for a destroy deck. Now as you can see, I also have Null. I recently just got Null, but on the side I have been using Null in the deck. It's making use of Yondu in replacement of Hood and Null in replacement of Sabertooth, in case anyone wants to try that out. I personally prefer Null in the deck over this deck, so maybe I will cover a Null deck separately someday. Anyways, thanks, and let's get straight into the showcase.
Enough said, bub.
Forever! Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever!